Scene that was removed from Riot On, which I think is very unfortunate because it dealt with me, is a scene that in a quite nice way describes how bad my sales technique is. And it was simply removed because of timing issues. It would have slowed down the film too much.
But the main thing that John used to do, it was, he for instance, he went to, he flew to New York. He was gone for a month and a half, I think, and he came back, and he'd never seen the Hollywood people. Instead, he'd spent there a couple of days, and then he flew to Cannes to meet with this Playboy producer. So basically, every time he went out there, he came back with something completely else. But always, it sounded very sexy, very appealing.
And again, we were doing presentations.
Yeah.
PowerPoints and clips and screenshots and...
I think during the 2 years, the design team made some, I wouldn't be lying if they made some 300 different kind of pitches.
With the newest, most up-to-date wireless technology available, you now hold the fate of your team literally in the palm of your hand, in your mobile phone.
They were selling products which did not exist at all, which had not been even planned at all, only planned by some marketing person who thought that maybe it would be, or salesperson who thought it might be a good idea to make such Harry Potter, this and that. And there were some bosses in the top floor of that company. They thought that it didn't matter if the products were bad or awfully bad. Whatever shit you put with this brand, it will sell.
Well, as I mentioned, we had this lunatic in the basement, Kim Finn, a bit of a director genius, a young guy, at least as crazy as Jan Bellman. They get along famously. And with the same kind of two-word briefs, you'd give the material or the idea, basic idea to Kim, and he'd spend 48 hours in his basement with his machinery, and then he'd kind of spit out this
product which in the beginning has totally stupid idea. Well, what to do?
There's too many.
They were extremely happy and hilarious to make story games, and no matter what the player selects, A, B or C or D, the story always advances the same way. They made such Lord of the Rings products. Luckily, I didn't have anything to do with it. But can you imagine, in no part of the game, the user's choices do not have any effect on the game. And they really honestly believe that you could do this actually not for a few weeks and then run away with the money you get from the stupid people, but you could do this for several years in entertainment business. I'm sorry, it does not work like that.